Well, for more on this, we're joined live by Dave Phillips, Senior Climatologist for Environment Canada. Always great to chat with you. So exactly how much of a punch is this storm packing?
Oh, it's got everything, JB. It's not, you're not going to miss it. So if you think you can drive to Montreal or Chicago to get rid of it, no. It's going to be affecting this entire part of the eastern North America. It's nasty because it's got all the elements. I mean, if it would just snow, Jamie, we could just shovel, plow it, and push it. But the fact that it's going to be starting with rain, maybe mid-afternoon, but picking up more heavily at around midnight, 10 to midnight tonight, and then be over tomorrow morning, the rain, but then the snow begins. So we might end up with 5 to 15 centimeters of snow. That's not big. But when you think that that snow is going to be covering on top of ice that has been frozen because of the flash freeze, where temperatures are going to drop maybe 10, 11 degrees in 8 hours. And so that's going to be the treachery. And Jamie, through all of this, from this afternoon till Saturday morning, the winds will announce this. It's going to announce it and it's going to end it. Winds that will be 60, 70, 80, and sometimes 90 kilometers per hour. And even if the snow, which is, might be light on Saturday morning, you're going to have to be shoveling, plowing, and pushing it several times because winds are going to pick it up. So we're going to have blowing snow and drifting snow. This is the beast that it's advertised to be. And of course, Jamie, what makes it so impactful is that it's the big travel time of the year. I mean, everybody, no shut-ins now. Everybody's out and about trying to do things. And so, hey, there's a lot of white knuckling and a lot of anxiety that this storm has created for us.
As you're mentioning, this is a storm that has so many multi-layers to it, especially when it comes to the rain, when it comes to the wind and possible freezing rain, the snow. Obviously, this is going to be a very difficult time for people to get around, whether it's traveling out of Pearson. But when it comes to the most severe part, I guess, what is your major concern, the top of concern when it comes to this particular storm?
It's got so many elements, the mixed bag, Jamie. It's hard to pick out your poison with regards to that. I think for me, I'm just thinking of the freezing of the freezing rain is not a big freezing rain event. Maybe freezing rain as it transitions from rain to snow, but I think for me, the concern is that the rain, it freezes, then you get some snow which camouflages that ice. And underneath that winter wonderland look of the snow will be some treachery for walking, for driving on parking lots and sidewalks and driveways and roadways. That is, people are going to be caught on it. So you have to walk like a penguin. I mean, that is really the kind of concern. A lot of broken ankles and hospital visits because of those slips and falls. So I think that may turn out to be the nasty aspect of this storm.
I can't help but think about the ice storm. I think it was back in 2013 when it was pretty much a blanket of ice in the city of Toronto. Is it going to look anything like that? And what do people really need to know?
No, I don't think it's not a glaze storm. And that storm, my gosh, you're right. It had many, many hours, I think, or almost 50 hours of freezing rain and glaze. Hey, that was clear, and the winds were very strong, so it took out power. I mean, we canceled Christmas at that time for many Torontonians and brought down many trees. No, it's not that. It's more other aspects. It's the rain that freezes that's on the surface. It's not sort of ice rain falling from the skies. I mean, there may be a little bit of that, but I don't think this is going to be the hazard as much as the slip and sliding and the winds. The winds could take even wet snow on trees and on power lines, and the winds blow it, adding more stress. That could be a concern too. So I think we just have to wait and see how it's going to unfold, but it's not going to miss us. Hey, this is clearly the thing, and as you mentioned at the beginning, we've gone from a watch to a warning. This is a done deal. This is going to happen.
Well, we hope everyone stays safe out there. Dave Phillips, we always appreciate your time, your perspective. Have yourself a happy holidays.